All right. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Jays Down podcast. I am your host Jay. I'm here today with my boy Colby, and we are going to be talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers, who have been very interesting this offseason. A lot of the moves have been kind of weird. I'm not weird, but like a little strange. Or they've changed up a little bit. So Colby, thank you for coming on and talking some football with us.
No problem, bro. No problem.
Yeah, and I know you're a Steelers fan, so
Yes,
I'm sure you'll be very knowledgeable on this topic here. It's just why I wanted you to come on and talk about this. So the Steelers picked up Justin Fields and Russell Wilson, right? So what's your stance on like the team right now? You're looking at them, like I say, you got these two quarterbacks. Kenny Pickett's not there anymore. Is this a team that can contend in 2024?
Yes. And the reason I say is I already said on my show, CoFromTheLoh, I already said it. The Pittsburgh Steelers are, first off, we're getting out of the first round of playoffs. Second, we're Super Bowl contenders. And the reason I say this, right? Y'all not finna sit here and tell me that we got to the first round of playoffs with who's our quarterback?
It was Rudolph. It's Mason Rudolph.
Mm-hmm. With our quarterback in the first round of the playoffs. We lost to the Bills, but we didn't get our butt whooped, and we didn't have TJ Watt. So you're telling me all of a sudden we're going to do worse because now we got two better quarterbacks, a great draft. We had a great draft class, and we had a great offseason. So, yes, I think we're Super Bowl contenders. We can definitely compete with the AFC North, which is the best division in football. Mind you, we're 7-1 against the Ravens, Jay. We're 7-1. Come on, bro. We're 7-1. We don't know what the Bengals looking like. They don't got a running back. They haven't signed a second best receiver yet. I'm just saying, I'm not really worried about the Browns. Unless your name not Myles Garrett, I'm not really worried about you. So we definitely can compete. So we're in talks of winning our division. And I would say we're Super Bowl contenders. The only team I fear is the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, as you should. I agree with the division. I think you guys could definitely win that division. Because like I said, the Bengals don't have a running back. That makes a difference, especially come postseason time. So yeah, I mean, like you said, you know what the Browns are. Like it's not. However, Super Bowl contenders is crazy. Because again, like the Chiefs, dude, you have to get past Kansas City. Yeah. And the Bills. Even though it's
No. The reason I'm not worried about the Bills right now, right? Or I'm not. So, okay, let me clarify what I mean scared. Scared of is I know what Patrick Mahomes can do. He can take a mediocre team, a bad team, okay team, and win football games against overall better teams. That's why I'm scared of him. Josh Allen, even though I'm a big Josh Allen fan, love Josh Allen. I used to didn't like him, but I love Josh Allen. The thing is with the Bills, you don't got Stephon Diggs no more. You let go most of your defense. You don't got Gabe Davis. So what, other than Josh Allen, what's on that team tells me, oh yeah, the Bills are worried. If I got to go worry about somebody, okay, I might got to go worry about the Texans. But I still got to see how Stephon Diggs do with CJ Stroud, and they got 3 receivers on there that could be number ones. The same thing with the Ravens and Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. Now you really must run game. You're pretty much telling me if I start the run, the pass can be secondary. So other than the Chiefs, I'm not really gonna fear nobody. That's why I'm saying we're Super Bowl contenders. And people keep dropping us because of the quarterback situation. But guess what? We have 2 better quarterbacks, and we barely lost in the first round of the playoffs, which are always getting there. And we can only get better and better from here.
That's a solid take. I just don't think, dude. You do understand that, you do understand the AFC is like the Chiefs. Nobody.
Okay, but take away the Chiefs. Take away the Chiefs. Who you throwing our way? I can tell you a problem with every single team.
The Texans,
in the AFC.
The Texans, the Bills,
Stephon Gilmore, and that receiver core. Plus, I don't know what the Texans media team is doing, but every clip they show with the Texans, he been getting locked up so far. I don't know what they got going on with the media team, but it hasn't looked so good with the Texans right now. So the Texans, the receiver core got to get done, and you also got to run the ball. It's a lot of star power in that team. the Bills, other than Josh Allen, the defense is gone. The 2 best receivers is gone. You got Keon Coleman, but he's a rookie. You got to see how he like. Who else you want to throw my way? Who else?
I mean, I could say the Bengals, but if they get clicking and
they don't got no running back.
They don't have a running back, but still got Joe Burrow. You still got Jamar Chase.
T. Higgins might come to us. T. Higgins might come to us, man. So who?
Man, I mean, he's playing under the franchise tag, so he's gonna be there. But this year, but next year we don't know what's gonna happen. But who knows? Or he could get traded. Who knows? So all I know is it's not gonna be easy. Definitely playoff contenders, but I can't say Super Bowl contenders. The Steelers haven't shown me that they can be a Super Bowl team yet. So that's just
okay. So quick question, and then I'll let you. Quick question: what out of the Texans and the Bills have shown you they can be Super Bowl contenders? This team right now, especially the Bills. What have this team Bills showed you? They couldn't.
I didn't say they're Super Bowl contenders. I'm just saying that you just saying they would lose to the Chiefs too. I'm saying that, but I'm saying you couldn't get past them.
Okay. That's all it takes.
The Chiefs are it's like at this point they're at the mountaintop right now. It's like until somebody
the Chiefs, I'm not comparing us to the Chiefs. I'm not comparing us.
Until somebody proves that they can dethrone them, it's the Chiefs until it's not anymore. So.
But see, that's the thing though. I'm still saying like Super Bowl contenders don't mean like we're guaranteed to the Super Bowl. It means we're in Super Bowl contention.
But
we get to the AFC Championship. That's the only team I got worried about. And we got to see them in the playoffs. We beat the Chiefs. It's over with.
Oh yeah,
whoever beat the Chiefs should win the Super Bowl.
Of course, but you have to do that.
You agree. You have to beat the Chiefs. Agree. Like I said, I'm not comparing myself to the Chiefs. It's every other team you name after that. They don't put no fear in my heart. But the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes got that. I'm not finna sit there and argue about the Chiefs.
Yeah, it's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, but nothing you can argue about.
Yeah. So I mean, I would like to see Pittsburgh do good this year, and I think they are. Especially having a quarterback helps a lot, man. It does.
Yeah,
it really does. Like people don't understand like. It helps a lot. And not to mention, like, y'all's play calling was bad, too, but you got rid of McCandler, got in Arthur Smith, so we'll see how that goes. But, we'll see. So you're saying Super Bowl contending this year?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Confident.
Okay. Listen, I respect that. You're confident in your team, so I get it. I mean, you're realistic. Little, not
realistic. You said it right. Great comment. Realistic. You said it right.
Okay. So So in order to keep that prediction in play, what does the team need to do better than they did last year, other than be able to score the ball, to get there?
Just produce on offense. Stay healthy. Produce on offense. It's not because, like I said, the Steelers is a good team, and all they did was progress. Like with the draft class, off season, it's probably like we compare draft class and off season, Steelers probably be number one. Had a great draft. Had between them and the Bears, off season and draft class, that's like 1 and 2 right there. So really, I do want to get another top receiver. I'm okay with George Pickens being our number one, but I do want to get another top receiver. But the only thing we really need to improve on is offense. That's it. As long as we got the offense and produce and everybody stay healthy, TJ Watt, he stay healthy, defense stay healthy, we should be good to go. Our defense never been a problem. Except for our secondary sometimes might be a little shaky, but defense never been a problem. It's offense and coaching. Coaching as an offensive coordinator.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, now you got Arthur Smith, who, although his tenure as a head coach was
terrible,
quite the disaster, yes, as an offense coordinator, it might be a little bit better since he's more refined to that specific role. Although, don't be surprised if you guys get down to the 10 or the 5 and he's running tight end sweeps with your second or third string.
Hey, I'm okay with where I move. I'm okay with where I move.
Oh no, I'm saying it most likely wouldn't be Pat Fryer. It would be your second or third string, giving him the ball on a little sweep.
Well, we'll give him Matt Canada treatment. Go middle of the season.
Can't keep going through OCs like that, man. But no, I think y'all will be straight. I think it's gonna be all right.
At that point, I'm putting in my application.
Yeah, might as well, right? I mean, I think you definitely could. Listen, anybody could be better than what Matt Canada was doing, calling the plays for the Steelers, because that was awful football.
I got faith in him, though. I got faith.
Okay, all right. If you say so, hey, we will be meeting. My team and your team will be meeting this year. So, yes, sir. So it'll be definitely interesting to see that game. But yeah, man. Other than that, I was kind of switching gears here. What the NFC? Like who's we know it's kind of wide open. Other than we know the 49ers, the Eagles, maybe. Who's the other team that you can see sneaking in there? Like
Lions.
Okay, I forgot to say the Lions too. Other than those three teams, who else could give them a run for their money, or is it just those teams?
In the NFC.
In the NFC.
To be honest, just those three. Yeah, I'm gonna say just those three. I don't really see
no Texas type Cinderella type run for any team. Not even the Bears. Not even like a little Cinderella type Texans run like they had last year. For any NFC teams.
Okay, you could put the Bears in there as long as Caleb Williams do what he needs to do, because that team is pretty much surrounded with vets and people that have been in the league, Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
So I can't, but yeah, Bears be one. I mean, are we counting the Cowboys?
Should we? I mean, because
I don't want to.
I don't want to either. So let's not count the Cowboys because they shouldn't be counted. Every time they have a good year and they get to the playoffs, they wet the bed, and Dak Prescott further proves that he should not be a starting quarterback in the NFL every year.
Well, I'm gonna say that Dak he does good
but he does
playoffs,
when it matters.
He's off in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll say Eagles. If I had to rank them, I'm gonna go Eagles, 49ers. I just think the Eagles offense is just I think their offense is what the Ravens offense should be. That's a very balanced offense.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley. That's a very balance right there.
Right.
And Jalen Hurts can throw the ball. I would say Jalen Hurts is a better passer than Lamar Jackson. That can be arguable. That can be debatable depending on who you're talking to. But I'm gonna say Jalen Hurts is a better passer than Lamar Jackson. I think the only thing the Eagles have to figure out is the Jason Kelce situation, which I think they can get that figured out. That shouldn't be too hard. I think I trust in the Eagles coaching. But okay, if we talk about just Cinderella stories, you know who I'm gonna say?
The Vikings.
JJ McCarthy, baby.
No. What's this JJ McCarthy? Listen,
bro, I'm telling you, you're not gonna tell me, bro. Arguably has the best receiver in the NFL.
But he's JJ McCarthy. He's not.
Okay,
if you think he's gonna have a serious Stroud type of year, it's not gonna happen.
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes.
He's not that talented.
Okay, cool.
He's not as talented.
Cool. I'm finna beat your statement right there. You just said he's JJ McCarthy. Cool. He was Patrick Mahomes. Lamar Jackson fell late in the draft, and he was a Heisman winner. Jalen Hurts, second round. Just saying. And he brought him in the AFC championships. One went to the Super Bowl and lost to Patrick Mahomes. I'm just saying. Brock Purdy, even though that might be a little skeptical also. But I'm just saying, you telling me J.J. McCarthy, who took his team.
It wasn't all on him. It wasn't just him.
Bro, he's the quarterback that took his team to the national championship. And not only did you win the national championship, you beat Alabama. In my opinion, Michigan should have been number one the whole time. Yeah, you can say what you want. he's surrounded by this, and he's surrounded by this, and he had this. Okay, guess what? Half of his receivers fell late in the first round. Well, you know where Roman Wilson went?
Where I can't remember where he went. I know he didn't. He went late. I
Pittsburgh
can't remember
Steelers.
where.
He's with us. You know when we got
Steelers?
him? Yes. You know when we got him? He was like our third round pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Now he's solid though. Roman Wilson's solid. He's solid now. He's solid.
He is. He is. I like Roman Wilson. I think he could be a great slot for us. But that's my point though. If he's surrounded by all this freaking talent, why did all his guys, most of his guys go late? And he's out of the way. He plays good. He's a good playmaker. I just think sometimes, like, if we're gonna treat him like this, Brock Purdy should get way more.
Okay. But here's the difference between JJ and Brock Purdy. Brock is he's better. He is better. He's proven himself, man. He has proven himself in the league.
So we're not gonna give McCarthy a chance.
No, because I've seen JJ McCarthy play. He's not
in the NFL.
Let me
ask you a question.
Exactly my point.
Brock Purdy was. Did you know who Brock Purdy was before he got in the league?
Exactly. I actually did know who he was. But he was a great quarterback at crap where he went. But anyway, he was a great quarterback.
Exactly. You forgot what he said.
He was a great quarterback. But he's okay. That man went to the Super Bowl. Okay, all right. He's been to NC championship game. Like he's on a great. Yes, he's in a great system with a great coach and a great team. But he has proven himself. JJ hasn't yet, and if he does, okay, then I'll be wrong. But he to me is not.
So y'all, you saying, bro? I'm not mad at you saying that he's proven himself because he has gone into the league, been to the Super Bowl, NFC Championship. Cool. Arguably surrounded by some of the best talent in the NFL. Just put it out there.
Yes.
McCarthy took his team to the national championship. And you telling me he's not going to beat out Sam Darnold for that starting job with the best receiver in the NFL, arguably the best receiver in the NFL, and not going to get at least somewhere? Okay, please.
Man, he'll start, but it's not going to be enough. He's not going to have it. Dude, CJ Stroud and JJ McCarthy are two different players. JJ is nowhere on CJ's level. Like
I definitely agree.
Like CJ's year that he had last year, like it could have been predicted. Like I wasn't surprised by the type of year he had because he's just that type of player.
I ain't seen that coming.
He's CJ is good. He's good.
He's a great quarterback. But I didn't see the year that he had. I didn't see that coming. I'm not.
Maybe not that exactly. I knew he would have a solid year. Like I didn't think he was gonna come in there and play like Bryce or anything. But regardless of the fact, JJ is not going to come in there.
Oh my God, he Bryce.
Hey man, but I don't think JJ is going to come in there and have a year like that. Like it's not. So, but any other team than the Vikings that you have, or is that it? About the Falcons, man. What about my Falcons?
Hey, I was right before you said that. I was looking over here. I like Redskins. My fault. Excuse me. My bad. Commanders. Commanders. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the old logo. I like the Commanders. I like Jaden Daniels. Like I said it before. A defense is like very suspect to me. So, but they have great players on the Commanders. They just very suspect at times. Like one game you're gonna get 40 drop. One game you're gonna drop 40. I just don't know like who you're gonna play. Falcons. I like them. I like them. The reason I like them, their division sucks. Straight like that. The Saints, the Bucks, and who am I missing? The Panthers? Yeah, you should. No, I said the Panthers. My bad. The Saints. No, I was right.
Saints, yeah, you're right. Saints, Bucks, Panthers. Yeah.
Yeah, Saints, Bucks, Panthers. I don't know what it is, but I like the Falcons. As long as Baker Mayfield don't come out here and like try to do better, which he probably will than what he did last year, I like Kirk Cousins. Doing what he need to do. So yeah, I like the Falcons. I put them over. Do I want to put them over the Bears? I put the Falcons over the Bears, but the only reason I'm putting them over the Bears, I just haven't seen Caleb Williams play yet.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give like a rookie that much credit, and you ain't played yet.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you ain't seen him play. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears have a Texans-like year this year. I wouldn't be shocked at it. Kind of similar situations. So
Can we call them a Texans-like year? I don't know if we can call them a Texans-like year. Let's say Caleb Williams have a CJ Stroud year.
Well, okay, but the Texans, they
compare the Bears, maybe the old Bears, but it's Bears with Keenan Allen and them. We can't really say like the Texans. The Texans was like really a young group that came out of nowhere.
They are young. You're right, they're very young.
You didn't expect the Texans to do Nathaniel. I really had them being like one of the worst teams in the league. And no, it's no shame to CJ Stroud. It's just I'm not thinking you finna go in the AFC and do people the way you did them. The Bears, especially in the NFC, they can do something. They can do something, especially with the team they had. They treated him way better than they treat Justin Fields. They can do at least something in the NFC. So I ain't gonna say Texans like year, but I will say Caleb Williams can have a CJ Stroud like year.
Yeah. No, that's
a Texans like year would be like the Commanders, I ain't gonna say Vikings, Commanders. Who's somebody that's like
probably like
not Jets, the Giants.
The Giants, but that's
somebody like them can have a Texans year.
Yeah. I mean, we could. Yeah. I mean, but yeah, I definitely see what you're saying, like with the CJ Stroud type year. Caleb, it could happen for sure. So if he's anything like he's hyped up to be, so we'll see about that. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, other than that, like I said, that's just. I think it's going to be the NFC is very top heavy. Unlike the AFC, which has got a lot of good teams. So it's like really at the NFC is it's really going to come down to 3 teams for the most part. It is, and then the fourth one's just going to come in there, be that, like I said, that sleeper, that sneaking team, whoever it could be. Minnesota, no, it could be Atlanta, it could be Chicago, it could be the Commanders, who I had as my sleeper team for this year. So I think they could definitely make it.
Oh, the Commanders?
Yeah, the Commanders. Yeah, I think they can do it.
Yeah, agree.
It's solid defense, solid offense. They got a good quarterback. It's just like I said, you don't know which one you're going to get. Sometimes they'll do good. They'll like beat the Eagles one day, and then they'll come like it gets to
lose to the Panthers.
Yeah, it's like what? So I don't know, man. They just need more consistent. But we'll see. Who they hiring against their head coach again? Dan Quinn, right? Dan Quinn, yeah. Dan Quinn. Yeah, that should be interesting. So, yeah, man. I mean, that was really it for me. Unless you had other notes you wanted to add, any other predictions, projections?
I do want to see how Jim Harbaugh do the Chargers.
Okay, yeah.
I do want to see how he changed that team around. I think Justin Herbert is a good quarterback. I do want to see what he does to get him some more protection. And the receivers kind of let him down too in multiple games. I do want to see what Jim Harbaugh do to change that program around. Well, I said program. Well, that team around. But yeah, other than that, we should have a good season. This should be a very good season.
Yeah, definitely. You think the Chiefs are going to three-peat?
It's very likely. It's very likely. But I can't sit here like as a Steelers fan. I know I just said like we are Super Bowl contenders, but I'm not that biased to sit here and be like, oh yeah, we can go play the Chiefs tomorrow and beat them. I can't. I can't do that.
No.
But when the Steelers play the Chiefs on Christmas Day, that's gonna let me know right then and there. Like, all right, boys, we might could take these boys in the playoffs and win. We might got to be serious, but we can win. But right now, I feel like the only team that can mess with the Chiefs is the Eagles. I feel that's the only team
Not
that can.
San Francisco.
No.
Not Detroit. They beat them in the opener.
Yeah. Yes. But if I had to put a team first, it's the Eagles.
Okay.
Detroit would be second. I'm not saying the 49ers. I'm not. They don't have no credit. You lost 2 Super Bowls to them. When in both Super Bowls, you might have been arguably better. Maybe the first one, it might have been here. They still had Tyreek Hill, so it might have been here. And they was winning in that Super Bowl. It was a come from behind win. The last Super Bowl, it was no reason. To be honest, they shouldn't have been in that Super Bowl. They probably would have lost to the Packers. Jordan Love inexperience, and they definitely should have lost to the Lions. I would stand by that. If Dan Campbell didn't make a culture decision right there, they definitely should have lost to the Lions. So yes, the Lions will be second, and we got to put in the Fredo. They did beat them without Travis Kelce, but it still made for a great Super Bowl. I think the Lions would have been put up a great fight. But I feel like the Eagles is the only team that can really sit here and go blow for blow with the Chiefs. They ain't lost to the Chiefs twice. Nope. And in the Super Bowl, it was a controversial call. So
yeah,
I feel like that's the only them. Lions be second. 49ers, it gotta be at some point. You gotta cut it off and be like, all right, bro. I'm not gonna keep putting my faith in you, and you lost. And like the Super Bowl, the first Super Bowl they played with each other, that team, to be honest, except for quarterbacks and a couple of changes, that team is really not like no different.
Yeah,
it's not really no different. You still have basically the same D-line, a different quarterback, the same receiving core.
Well, they didn't have Christian McCaffrey then.
You're right. And if you lost to him with Christian McCaffrey, that's my point.
Right.
What do you want me to keep putting faith in a team that keep losing?
Yeah. I don't know,
You're right. You're right. They didn't have Christian McCaffrey and still lost with an MVP type season. Yeah, I'm not putting no. The 49ers are third. The Lions are over the 49ers, yes.
Yeah. I mean, okay, let me ask you this. Do you think if San Francisco blows it again this year, say they make it to Super Bowl, or even if they don't make it to Super Bowl, they lose in the playoffs, like do you think there's gonna be rumblings about Kyle Shanahan's job? Oh, yeah, think about this one.
Okay. Let me put this in perspective. I'd rather them lose in the playoffs than get to the Super Bowl and lose. Because at that point, I don't know if I want to just look at Kyle Shanahan or if I want to look at, like, let's say they go there and they play the 49ers again. I mean, they played the Chiefs again. Mm-hmm. The 49ers play the Chiefs again. And you lose to the Chiefs. That means you just can't beat the Chiefs. But let's say they go there and they lose against the Steelers at the Super Bowl. I might start looking at Kyle Shanahan. Somebody got to get some kind of blame. It's either them, it's either him, or it's Purdy. Somebody got to get some kind of blame.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if they get to the Super Bowl and lose either to the Chiefs, they get to the Super Bowl and lose to somebody other than the Chiefs, then, yeah, I'm going to start looking at Kyle Shanahan, Brock Purdy, or whoever just having some kind of season right there. Might start looking at Deebo Samuel, to be honest with you.
Yep, and they might be losing Brandon Ayuk soon. So
see, exactly. So it's a lot of factors you can look in, but Kyle Shanahan will be one. If you go there and he loses to the Chiefs, I'm not gonna look at him because now I'm just looking at you can't beat the Chiefs. That's what I'm gonna say. You just can't. When it's time to go to the big stage, you can't beat them. For some reason, you cannot beat them. Now, if they lose to the Eagles, I'm not really going to look at them. I'm going to say, okay, because really that's the top two. That's your NFC Championship. The Eagles and the 49ers.
Yeah.
Now, you lose to anybody before you get to the Eagles, yeah, it's time to start looking at somebody.
Right.
But I don't think Kyle Shanahan, because another thing is, he's getting them places. He got them to the Super Bowl. He got to the NFC Championship.
But they're not finishing.
They're not finished. Yeah. Agreed. And they're not finishing the job. But this one thing, I do feel like some coaches get fired too quickly for at least getting the team somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a big reason of the Steelers' success, they didn't get rid of, like, it's like, I think Mike Tomlin, if I'm not mistaken, their third coach in history.
Yeah.
Mike Tomlin doesn't have a losing record. Sometimes you get rid of coach too easy. Kyle Shanahan, it's not like he's like losing. I'm just losing to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Or I'm losing in the NFC Championship, which, mind you, the quarterback that got me there got hurt. I had to put Christian McCaffrey at quarterback for a couple plays.
No, yeah, for real. Yeah. No, you're
So
right.
that's what I'm saying. And then I played the Eagles in the regular season and beat them. So I think Kyle Shanahan, if you, like I said, if you lose to the Chiefs, he just can't beat the Chiefs. If you lose before he gets to the Eagles, it's either him or Purdy. One of them is gonna get blamed. Kyle Shanahan might get it first. No, I think Purdy could get it first, just because Purdy already got heat on him. But Kyle Shanahan is definitely second. And if Debo go on the internet and start trash talking, he's third.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, man. So, we just got to see what happens. I mean, I think it's a lot of people think like, it's like, oh, you have such a great, talented roster. You're just genius offensive coach. Yeah, it's like but you get your team to these stages and you guys can't finish the job, particularly against Kansas City. So it's like, at what point do you have to start looking at, everything from a different perspective?
Yeah, if I was a GM, I want to fire him if he loses to Kansas City in the Super Bowl. Because then all I'm going to say is, you just can't beat them. Now, Kansas City don't make it, and the Steelers go, the Ravens go, and he beat them, then like, hey, we're going to sit here and praise him.
Mm-hmm.
But if he just can't beat the Chiefs, then we just got to figure out some way to beat the Chiefs. I'm not even going to look at Kyle Shanahan because, bro, you're getting me there. You beat the Eagles.
Yeah.
So if you just can't beat the Chiefs, now we got to figure out what – I don't know. You got to find some way to beat them boys. But if you lose before the NFC Championship or lose to anybody else in the Super Bowl, yeah, somebody got to start getting some blame.
No, for sure. Definitely. I agree. So we'll see what happens, man. It should be a fun season. Like you said, it'll be good. A lot of guys destined to have, I feel like, some breakout years. So, but we'll talk about that later as the offseason continues. Have you back on, talk some things like that, because there are some few players I want to get your opinion on, but we'll do that a little bit later. But man, thank you for today, Colby. Coming on the show and talking some football with us, giving your insight there. Appreciate it.
You, bro.
Yeah, man, of course. So yeah, y'all make sure you check out Colby Show, CoFromTheLoh. Check him out because he does great stuff, awesome work over there that he does. You see it right there. So and for us, YouTube, all that stuff. So check us out, Jace with Down, and we will see you guys next time for Colby and Jay. We'll see you.